Welcome back to another video, everyone. In this video, I'm going to chat about what my first race of the season is and why I have decided to pick this race. I'm currently in Wales. We're staying with Lydia's parents for the weekend, and it's always a great excuse for me to not spend time with any of them and get out on my bike because the riding around here, honestly, it's my favourite riding of anywhere, like second to none. It's insane. And you can see lovely weather. These roads are just beautiful, and planning a good one today. About 125k up towards the Devil's Staircase, for anyone who knows it. Anyone who doesn't know it, I've done it once before. Yeah, the name is quite appropriate. It's a bit rude. But I remember the scenery up there being fantastic, so that's what we're gonna do. Keeping pressure on the pedals today, nothing too crazy, just slogging away really. Kicks up to 25%. I'm pretty sure there is a bit steeper than that, more like 28, but I'm nervous. So made it to my favourite viewpoint on this road, this reservoir here. Don't know what this reservoir is called, but what a place. Like, absolutely stunning spot just here. And this road wraps around the lake, and then I'm gonna head back and hopefully make it back in time for lunch, otherwise I'll be told off. So I think I enjoyed that ride a little bit too much, to the point where I actually forgot to talk about what I wanted to talk about. So yeah, that ride was actually fantastic. Absolutely loved it. It's about 125k, 4 and a bit hours, and yeah, it was lovely. Absolutely lovely. But let's talk about the topic of this video. I'm kneeling down, my knees are killing me already, so this is gonna be fun. This video is all about the race that I'm doing, first race I'm gonna be doing, and talk about some goals for this season as well. So the first race I'm gonna be doing is Lanzarote 70.3 on the 19th of March, I believe. So actually looking at the calendar this week, it's got me a little bit nervous because it's 5 weeks away, which sounds incredibly soon. And this is almost part of the reason why it'll be really interesting to see how I go, because it's very early. I've never raced this early in the past, but there are a number of reasons why I want to race Lanzarote 70.3. Number one is it is early, so it gives you an opportunity to see how you're doing, to see if there's things that you need to address. I know I'm not going to be going into this race absolutely like all cylinders firing. I obviously want to go in feeling really fit and feeling really strong and doing as best as I possibly can. Of course I do. That's the same with every race, and I do feel really good now, and that's why I want to see where I'm at. But I know it's a long season, and so I don't want to be peaking now and almost be detrimental to the rest of my season. So that's number one. I want to see where I'm at, see if there's things that I need to address, and see what I need to address ready for the next race. Number two is Lanzarote always, for some reason, and I don't know why, because the prize money is normally pretty crap, it always attracts a really good field. It's the first race on like the European calendar, so I think it's the first opportunity that a lot of people have to show what they've got, show what they've been working on, see, like I said, see the weaknesses that they've got, what they need to work on before the next race, see how competitive they are against other people. And so it always attracts a really big field. So it's an opportunity for me to really get stuck in against some solid competition. I have no idea who is going to be there. I just know there's going to be a lot of people there. I know there's going to be a lot of Brits there, and I can imagine there's going to be plenty of other top athletes there. Haven't actually got my entry in yet, but I will be doing that, fingers crossed, over the next few days if I can remember. And it should be a really good opportunity to have a really solid hit out. The third reason why I want to do Lanzarote is because of my result at Challenge Wales last year. I have now qualified for the Challenge Championships. This is my first championship event I've qualified for and that I'm going to. so I'm a little bit nervous. And that is in May time. So I wanted to get a race under my belt before that. I didn't want to go into the Challenge Championships completely blind and not having done a race. And this feels like a good opportunity to do this one. Then address any issues that I've got, have 2 months of really solid training leading up to the Challenge Championships. And that's ultimately my really big goal for this season, is to just have just leave it all out there on the Challenge Champs. Don't really care what the result is, as long as I come away, obviously I want a really good result, but as long as I come away from it thinking, yeah, I gave it everything I had there, and I had a really good lead into it, and it was really positive, and I believe racing Lanza is going to set me up really nicely for that. And actually, the fourth reason why I want to race Lanzarote is because since I last did it, they have changed the course. Last time I did it, it was like a 3-lap bike course. It was freaking horrible. It was like 1,300 meters of climbing. It was not fun, and then the run course wasn't much better, to be honest. It was a disgusting course, whereas now they've changed it. It's still going to be tough because it's Lanzarote, it's going to be windy, it's going to be pretty grim, but it's only 1,000 metres of climbing now, which is still a fair bit, but it's definitely, I'd prefer that than 1,300. And then the run, instead of 3 laps around the bloody hotel complex, which was horrible, it's just 10k out, 10k back. Which actually, if you're having a really shocking day, that's not going to be fun, but it should be a lot quicker than what it was in the past. So that's another reason why I'm really, really looking forward to it. Let me know if you're doing Lanzarote 70.3 in the comment section below. It'd be awesome to meet as many of you as possible. And moving on from there, like I mentioned, I am going to be doing the Challenge Championships, which is my big big race for this year. It's the championship event I've qualified for, so I really want to hit that hard. Before then, we're going away, doing a T3 training camp in Mallorca, so that should set me up really nicely for that. Then after that, I'm looking at doing either Challenge Wales, like last year. However, if it's not going to be closed roads, which I don't know yet, I'm not actually too sure. If anyone has any inside information, do comment in the comment section below. The race organiser said last year it was going to be closed roads this year, but I haven't heard anything. And if I'm totally honest, I really don't want to race Challenge Wales if it's open roads like it was last year, because it was so dangerous. And for those of you who know, there was a nasty crash, and it's just not worth it. If that's the case, I will be doing 70.3 Staffordshire, because that is a pro field, which is going to be awesome. I'll also be doing Swansea, so I'll be doing all the UK ones, which will be just easy to get to. So essentially, the big goal for this year is to get as many PTO points as I possibly can. The PTO have changed their criteria, which, yeah, a lot of people may have seen, may not have seen. Yeah, a lot of people may agree, disagree, whatever. That's another topic for another video. Essentially, it makes it quite difficult. However, yeah, the goal still remains the same. Try and get as many PTO points as possible, climb the ranks, get into the rankings so I can get accepted into those races, because that's where the biggest prize purses are, the biggest opportunities are, the biggest coverage is, and it just makes more sense. So that is the ultimate goal for this season. I'm still very early on in my development as an athlete, so I know I've got a long way to go, but I feel like there's a lot of potential there. And I'm really excited for this year because honestly, all the numbers at the minute look really promising. I feel really fit, I feel really healthy, I feel really positive. And so, yeah, I'm really excited because, like I said, race season's nearly upon us. I'm really, really excited. I cannot wait to get out there racing. Let me know your races in the comment section below, and I look forward to seeing you guys out there. And before I go, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done already. And I'll see you in the next one.